Okay. I don't remember, did we already talk about this? So basically the next thing that we need to do is attach the base to the top. The setup's basically gonna be like this. Pretend this is like the underside of the leg. So this is gonna sit embedded in the tabletop. This needs to be mortised so that this comes to about like that. Wrench says DeWalt router. Fits right on there.
Wow.
Don't let them try to trick you into buying proprietary wrenches, people. Big router.
I bought like 10 wrenches for...
My various palm routers. They saw you coming a mile away. They saw you coming in, they're like, oh man, we got a live one. And
well,
I'm just
if you need to contact your wife, I mean, go right ahead, but...
Yeah. Who makes the decisions in your household?
Me, I do.
Well, then give me 5 of every wrench, sir. I'll take a Makita wrench, a Bosch wrench, a DeWalt wrench. Oh, boing. Wiggle, wiggle. If I want to, I could, instead of cutting this first route, which is for this, I could do that with the domino. No, I couldn't. Well, that was a fun waste of 20 minutes. A router's actually more versatile for it. So.
Yeah, and I got all those wrenches I need to adjust anyway, so.
Yeah, it's true. You're already price locked in with all the wrench purchases you've made.
It was for 1 cent for 1 wrench, and then I was on a subscription service for the rest of my...
It's like the, what was that?
It's Columbia.
Yeah, Columbia Records.
Columbia House.
Oh, Columbia House.
And I always thought it was like coffee. Because it looked like Colombian coffee.
Maxwell House and Columbia.
Yeah.
There's Columbia Records, there's Columbia House Records, there's Columbia Coffee, there's Maxwell House Coffee.
And then there's Maxwell the artist.
And there's house music. Making the cut pretty much at the center of the leg.
Hold on.
And so I had determined that based on how far I could go this way before I start hitting this curve. Mm-hmm. So I could go to about here. And so I just like to err on the safe side. I said, okay, well, I'll just start it here. In planning, we are picturing it being here. In reality, it might end up being like here or something. Be a good project to make plans for.
So you've been filming it that way since the beginning? Like you were, or?
Oh, yeah, I've been like documenting it. Let's give it the old college try. Go like that, and it would work, but it would just be, so if you didn't want to do this mortising thing for whatever, it'd be fine, but obviously we want to make it hidden and better looking, so. All right, so it's not done yet, but I've got this attached. Look at, it's on there.
How heavy is that now?
Oh, man.
How many pounds do you think?
I'm going to say at least 11 pounds. No, I'm not that good. I'm not good at guessing, but probably 480 maybe?
Welcome back to everyone's favorite game show.
Guess that.
Wait, how heavy is the dining table? Comment down below.
Cut around over into it, which is like kind of goofy, but they're kind of gross looking in a weird way. It's like your skin is melting and falling off. Oh, it's like in RoboCop, where like a guy falls in acid and then the car hits him and he like turns into mush.
Big vat. Yeah, I remember that scene from...
Oh man, I remember watching it in slow motion. I was like...
Really?
Yeah, I'd like pause it and then go like frame by frame, be like, oh my God.
That's the only, not the only scene, but it's one of the only scenes I remember from, like, since I was a kid. I was like,
I remember...
So weird. And the robot too. And like when they first showed the mechs and stuff, like the...
Ed 209? They're like testing out Ed 209 in like an office meeting, and he like drops the gun, but like they don't hear it because it's on carpet.
You now have 5 seconds to comply.
What if he came back to life? They didn't tell his wife. Then he wants to go home and surprise her, and she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, my dead husband, who's now kind of alive again," and she's gonna be real excited. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
He gets there, Ed 209's in bed with his wife. Awkward. Does he eat? I don't remember seeing RoboCop eat, but he must have. But those scenes, they definitely should have left those scenes in the movie. It's just like after work one day, and he's like gonna go home and blow off some steam, and he's just like in a apartment, living by himself. His wife is with Ed 209 now. he's just like eating a frozen dinner and watching TV.
And then like, yeah, he goes home and he eats, sits down, watches RoboCop 2 on TV.
He has an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Because he sees RoboCop on TV. He's like, wait a minute.
That's me.
And if we're filming RoboCop 1 right now, how's RoboCop 2? And then he's just like trying to fast forward to the end to see if he defeats Ed 209. It catches up to present day. And he realizes he's in RoboCop 2. And it's just this infinite loop.
Yeah, it's him just watching TV, or it's him, yeah. That's how it ends.
Yep. What a movie. Quarter cable wrench, a Festool wrench, a Hikoki wrench, a Metabo HBT wrench, Milwaukee wrench, a Ryobi wrench. I'll take a Black & Decker wrench if you don't mind, sir. I'll take a
Craftsman
wrench.
Yeah.